Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Tonight we have a very special movie watch. I did a poll on my channel, and I had the Apollo 18, Pandorum, Supernova, and Dark City. And the people voted with like almost 100 votes. And Apollo 18 came out way ahead as a winner. So tonight we're going to watch Apollo 18. When I say we, I have a panel waiting in the background for me to watch this movie. And it's going to be fun. I don't think I've seen it, and I think one person in the panel's seen it, but nobody else. So I think it'll be a blast. And it's a sci-fi horror, which is kind of my favorite. That and Event Horizon. I just like sci-fi regardless. But let's talk to the people who decided to come watch the movie with me. Coming online is JD. Hey, JD.
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm ready to see this. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it, but we'll see. Like Sarah was saying before we got on here, there's a lot of space movies in that same time period, and they all kind of blend together. So
yeah,
I don't think I've seen this, but we'll see.
Okay. Real quick, do you want to talk about your channel real fast?
Yeah, so I got Denny Bros Gaming. It's just me and my brothers playing video games together. Right now, I got me and my brother playing Grounded. It's like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type game. Like you play these kids that got shrunk into a backyard and have to survive against bugs and all this stuff that's back there. And then me and my brothers have also got back into Fortnite, so we've been live streaming that on Thursday nights and just playing when we can. So, yeah.
Did you play last night?
We did. We streamed for about like 3 hours.
So. 3 hours?
Yeah.
Did you stream with people from our office?
Nope, it was just my brothers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sounds like fun. All right. So our next person is Sarah, who is late night in Canada.
Yes. Hey, how are you?
So I know you don't have a channel yet, but you have Instagram or Twitter or anything that you want to shout out?
Yeah, I have Instagram. It's just my name, Sarah Campbell. It's SAR.Campbell, or you can just search my full name under Michael's Instagram and find me.
Oh, nice. All right. How's the weather up there?
-7 right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's Celsius, right?
Yeah, so I think that's around like 23 Fahrenheit.
JD was about to pop his eyes out.
I was like, oh my gosh.
My car was frozen to the ground, so we got a lot of rain the other night, like several inches, and then the temperature dropped and it froze the next morning. And I went out tonight and I had to like pop myself out of the ice and drive.
Oh no.
So it's fun here in Canada right now.
I bet it's really fun trying to walk around in that ice.
Yeah, it's treacherous. I mean, it could be worse. It's actually kind of warm for this time of year right now. We don't have a whole lot of snow, just a couple inches down, but we're doing good.
Yeah, it's been kind of warm here in Colorado too. I've been shocked how not cold it has been so far. But they're expecting the snow to come Sunday and dump for Christmas. So we're kind of, I'm excited about it. I don't know about JD's.
Yeah.
Probably tired of the snow, but I'm excited for a white Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
Are y'all getting snow too?
A little bit. We're not supposed to get a lot, but there's going to be flurries. So I'm excited.
Nice. All right. Well, the last person, well, not the last, but hopefully if Steve comes. But the next person to come on is Michael from Movies and Beyond. Hey, Michael, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for the invite, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. I know you're pretty busy on Fridays most of the time.
Well, it's just usually Fridays are off for me. It's usually the time, but we had to do our stream tonight because we usually do a Sunday stream. And Sunday is Christmas Eve. So next Friday we'll be going again because next Sunday's New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
So the last thing I want to do is have our Sunday horror hangout on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So we bumped those back a couple days. So we went Friday today, and we'll go Friday next week. But then we'll be back to Sunday.
Nice. Nice. So, since you're talking about your channel, you want to go into any specifics about it?
Yeah. So, we always do our Sunday horror hangouts, which today and next week won't be on Sunday, but for the most part, we always do our Sunday horror hangouts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Right now, we're doing bracket tournaments. We're breaking down the decades of horror. We've done 70s, 80s. We did 90s tonight. We've already done 2000 to 2009. And we're doing it in bracket format, kind of like an NCAA tournament. We're letting the chat vote for their movies. So
Nice.
no one is happy with the bracket at the end. It's chat's fault. My votes don't really count unless there's a tie. And we've come out with some pretty solid winners. And what we're going to do at the end, once we've reached 2023, we're going to put all the winners in one bracket and go for the movies and beyond, or a movie decided by the chat of whatever you want, the winner, right?
Yeah, the
Out
winner.
of all the decades. And on Mondays, I'm doing a show currently. We started about 4 weeks ago, doing fan film watch parties Mondays, and we've got an overwhelming amount of support. Eric from the Bearded Entertainment's been joining me on Mondays. I've been going to his channel on Tuesdays, and we've been watching fan films over there. He's focused mainly on the Scream side of things, to where I'm more of Friday the 13th / Halloween. I think he's branching outside of Scream coming up here soon. We've had a lot of fantastic people come through and support us, man, from creators. We've had creators on the show. Next Wednesday, we are doing it Wednesday because Monday is Christmas. We are doing The Fall of Camp Blood, which is from Peter Anthony Productions. Peter Anthony will be joining us, and the director of that movie, Rodley Lorden, will be there as well as we watch the movie and to just hang out. Last week, we were lucky enough to have Aaron and Chuck, who did the fan film, the movie The Shape, and it was an absolute blast. I think I laughed so hard at one part of that movie. I've never laughed that hard on YouTube in my life, especially on a rewatch. It has had me in tears. It was absolutely great. The way they made that movie was zero budget, was fantastic. And to get the insight of the directors and the writers and to tell us what they were thinking, what they're going through and their struggles and stuff to make films and everything, dude. And it has just been an absolute blast. And nobody better to do it with than Eric. He's very new to fan films, so he's seeing a lot of these for the first time. And it was just so much fun. And Brandon from I Like Scary's been on a couple of them as well, hanging out with him. And we've talked a little bit about Halloween Lives, which he has that coming. And it's just been so much fun. And I've met so many cool people doing this that I the only thing that I don't like about it is I didn't do it sooner. And so it's done great things for the channel. And it's done great things for me as far as, enjoying what I'm doing. And sorry to go on for so long. I apologize for that. But we've really had a blast with it. If you haven't checked out our Monday show, you guys check it out. It's definitely something for sure.
So when you do your polls for your movies, do you do that on your community chat tab?
So what we do, we'll go live. We'll do it. I have a bracket that I've set up. If you actually, I still have our bracket set up from tonight. What I'll do is I'll share the bracket up on the screen, and I'm able to input stuff. And I will either have a mod count the votes, or I will use a poll in the chat. Okay. It just really depends. I'll use the poll in the chat. That's easier, but at the same time, that makes it tougher for me for the simple fact I'm trying to hold a conversation with Matt. I'm trying to run StreamYard. I'm fixing this bracket, and I'm organizing polls. So it's just like half the time I'm not even hearing what you're saying to me, because I'm trying to manage all this stuff. So my mods have been gracious enough to say, hey, we'll just count the votes, and that'll take one thing off of you to where you can focus actually on the conversation and just organize the bracket and then look at the chat. Because I mean, man, that's a lot of stuff. If there weren't so many people in the chat, it'd be fine. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are liking these brackets. You know what I mean? So the chat will get really fast. Like I think at one point, and it's not huge by, any margins, but it is for me. We've had 30, 35 people in the chat, throwing out all their stuff at the same time. And if you've ever had to try to manage that many people talking at once, it's just like, oh my God. If there's only like 10 or 15, I got it. You know what I mean? But
it's a catch-22 because you want as many people to see it, but then you can't keep up with it.
Well, the mods are fantastic. You know what I mean? And that's on them, because that's really the only thing they could do to help me. But they were quick to be like, "Hey, we got this. Just, do your stuff." And without good mods, man, I'd be sunk a long time ago. And I just want those guys to know that, like, they're keeping me going.
Live streams where Steve had like 100+ people in there, and
There's
I'm like,
no way.
How?
There's no way.
I would be sitting there just like frozen because I wouldn't be able to talk to anybody. So I just like continued talking to people in the panel because it probably looked like, somebody's shooting bullets the way the people are moving so fast.
If you're pumping 100 people through, and he could probably, talk on it to this, if you got 100 people in the chat, hopefully you got super chats by then and say, you know what, I got your super chats, but everything else, I love you, but there's no way I'm keeping up with what you guys are saying.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's
impossible.
How Steve keeps it sane. We were talking about having more than 30 people in the chat trying to keep up with the chat. I was like, I remember watching a live chat with you, and you had like almost 100 people in the chat, and I was like, there would be no way.
Oh man, it's very, very difficult, and quite frankly, without great moderators like Sarah, hey Sarah, the Queen, Val, helping to really manage that live chat, it would be. It's the only chance to even halfway with sanity do it. It's just impossible. You've got, especially when you're running a stream with panelists, you've got guests, you've got clips, you've got super chats popping in, you've got all kinds of stuff, and then it's a lot going on. So I couldn't do it without great moderators. Otherwise, the chat would be a friggin' war zone, man. I couldn't control it by myself,
There's just
I showed Steven this the other night, but Val and I, we have like the links ready. We're just copy and paste in.
That's right.
We have a system, the General and I.
Oh, Sarah and the General are amazing, and they're lifesavers. And they post the links. They put knuckleheads in timeout if a troll decides to want to come by for a little bit, or block them, whatever we need to do. It makes my life much more manageable, especially like when you have a guest. And Michael, you've had, Roger Christensen, you've had guests, and it really, you want to be laser focused in an interview and
show them respect.
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing to do is when you're talking to someone and they're visually distracted. That makes you feel like garbage. Number one, like they don't want to talk to you. It's just not a good scenario. And plus you miss stuff. You can't fully focus. What's the first rule of focus? Be there. Focus. That's the first rule of focus.
In the moment.
Yeah, you got to be in there at where you're at. So anyway, I won't go on, but yeah, man, it's, if you have 10 people, that's like when I first started doing live streams, 10, 15 people, that's manageable. I don't need a moderator. I'm good. I realized I needed a moderator at one point when I got to like 30 or 40. And I had the sex bots popping in. I had the trolls popping in. I'm like, oh, this is insane.
Oh, I missed the sex bots. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, me either.
I was gonna say they haven't been around in a while.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I blocked a sex bot. It's like, did you get the link before you blocked? No, I'm just kidding.
Check it out later.
Oh my gosh. One time I was messing with Steve when I can't remember, he was doing a live stream. And I jumped on. Oh no! I was in the panel, and I jumped on the chat, and I made my chat look like a sex bot. And Val banned me from the chat.
So quick.
That's right. We don't play with that stuff, man. That's bam.
Well, just a little piggyback off what you were saying, Craven. The last thing, if you're talking to someone like a creator, the last thing you want to say to them is You know what I mean? Because you're looking at something else. Like that's the last thing that you want to do for sure.
Bad impression. It's so unprofessional, man. I mean, these people, not that they're more valuable. Like everyone's valuable. Every person is equal in value. But the fact of the matter is, these actors, these whatever their role is in the movies, they're so busy. Look, they could be talking Entertainment Weekly, all right, or Variety or People, and the fact that they're going to come to my little speck of sand on the beach of YouTube is an honor, and they should be treated with respect because they are giving their time. They're not asking me for $1 to show up, and and that goes for everybody. Everybody who gets who is able to have a guest come like that's in the industry making movies. It's a rare opportunity, and so yeah, you're right, Michael. I mean, the worst thing in the world will be to make them feel like they're not being heard or listened to, because let's be honest, you can tell if someone's paying attention to when you're talking.
Easily.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's a big deal, man. And now obviously when we're doing live streams kind of like this, where we're all real friends, we have relationships, it's a bit looser. We hang out. It's a different vibe, right? We're buddies, we're all friends. But it's different when you're meeting this person for the first time, and
anxiety's high.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the excitement's high, everything's going up, and so it's important, But like I say, I think if you're averaging, under 20 people a stream, I don't even think moderators are even necessary. Honestly, this is my opinion. But I think once you start getting to I think 30, at least for me, that was kind of the threshold for me. I noticed like when you hit 30 and above, it can get a little bit crazy, if you will. So
Michael and JD, take notes.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Shit, when we did Roseblood, I think I had 55 and I didn't even look at that chat. Like I couldn't even see it, man. Like I'm done. Like
you're like,
no.
super chats only. Well,
I can't even get super chats yet. So it was just like, I'm looking for names I know. Like, oh shit, right. Val said this. Like, it's just not
Patreon only.
Doable.
Patreon only.
Patreon only. Well, it's true because it's scroll. I mean, that's when you get to that level, like 30, 40, 50, Sarah knows how it flows. It's like it's almost scrolling.
Yeah.
Like this,
Val and I had to have like a full debrief after Christopher Landon because we were maxing out at like 120, 130.
That was 130, yeah.
In the mod chat, losing our minds.
That was insane. Christopher Landon, it blew up. I think that's my largest live stream yet. And I think it was over 130. And woo, all I can say is Sarah and Val were tag teaming that together. And I mean, it was pedal to the metal. I mean, it was like crazy.
I couldn't even imagine it.
The largest one I've like moderated for was that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be crazy because you see, like I watch like Star Wars Theory. Michael, I'm sure you've seen Star Wars Theory.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Oh, that's
this dude's got like 35,000 people in his chat, and it's like, how do you even like? If I wanted to say hi, there's no point.
I watched him. I watched him one time. And I was like, you've got 3.4 million subscribers, and you've got 35,000 people in your live stream that you just came on to sit in front of the screen and eat linguine and say, "Hey, what's up?" And he doesn't even talk. And people are sending him super chats. Like I think I counted like $500 within like the first 5 minutes that people were just shooting him super chats. I'm like.
And that's crazy. Like he's a good dude. Like he brings up some good points. You know what I mean? But it's just like, man, how do you manage that? Like chat wise,
you don't.
You'd have to have probably 70 moderators, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
50 moderators.
Yeah, you'd have to have people on payroll for that.
Yeah,
I'm sure he does. Like seriously, like with that,
right.
Man. I think he did one video where he's like, I'm going to go to the gym, and he's driving like a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? It's just like,
that's the one he sold to get another one.
Yeah, it's like, you got to be freaking kidding me, man. Those are goals right there, but I couldn't even look at the chat at that point. Like, there's no way.
It's impossible. Well, it's bad with it when you see some of these huge, like there's a channel I watch and, excuse me, he's got, I don't know, 1 million. He got about 1 million subs, but his live streams, he averages 10 to 15,000 people in his live streams. And it's so bad, like so many people. And he does have a staff that are moderating. They're professionally, they're hired, they do it. But here's the thing. He gets so many, even super chats, he can't acknowledge them. All he says is just, Joe, thanks for the super chat. That's all. He doesn't read our comment. He doesn't say the amount. That's it. That's all he gets out.
What do you think when you're at that point, how fast your brain has to process that? You know what I mean? Like, because you don't want to never say thank you to a super chat, right?
No, that's right.
You have to, so it's don't ever show up to your live stream not on your A game.
Like, that's crazy. But I mean,
I wonder how many people you'd lose if you were in there and you're like just messing up and you're not like thanking people like you should and being on point.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. Knight and I were talking about it last night after Slave Fest ended, and it's not like, and you have to kind of be careful when you make a statement like this because people can misunderstand it. But like we were talking about how, like, when you're on a live stream, like Michael, you're hosting right now. So Mike, I get to call you Mike, no one else. But Mike, you're hosting. So you're working, dude. Like you're on the job. And people don't think really realize, like, when you hit go live and you're in the controls of everything, you're at work. You're like, there is an element where you are performing, not faking. You're not faking, but you're at work. Like you would go to your job. You have to perform whatever your job is, right?
Yep.
It's accounting or HR, whatever. So it's the same thing for us. When we're hosting, man, we're in control. Now, when you're a guest, it's a little bit different because you can kind of let your hair down more and just.
When you're a guest, I got a full drink and I'm sitting back like, oh, me? Yes. I love this movie. It's fantastic. I'll say it again. Like,
I was like, I should
totally
get an
different
adult beverage, but I was like, no,
man,
not while I'm hosting.
Not while you're hosting, because
the first time I hosted a stream, I remember, I think Michael and I don't think JD was on it, but I think Michael, Sarah, and Steve were there, and I think we went through I brought everybody on, did the whole dialogue. And then like 15 minutes in, I realized I didn't hit go live. So we're all still backstage.
Oh, man. I remember that, dude. I was like, and we were in a good 20 minutes, right? 30 minutes?
15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, at least 20, I think it was.
That's funny.
And shame on us for not seeing that. You know what I mean? Like, I think one person pointed it out after that time. We've done this enough times, you guys. Like,
well, I think I saw it and I was like, oh, hey, guess what? So, we're not live yet.
I got one even better. That's not necessarily better, but and Michael was involved in this. When we did the Movie Bros, we first started our channel in May of help me out, Michael, 2020, I think it was.
21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. So anyway, we did a thing called Scream Fest. Now, I know Jen Werner, Carrie Cinema, they were there. They were actually there. And so we have
my bald.
Yeah, Mike was hosting. Hang on, man. Hold on. Mike was hosting. We had a guest, and you guys probably know. I know, Sarah, you will know him. Michael, you might know him. The Horror Miser, Monty G. He's been around. He's an old school horror channel on YouTube for years. Super nice guy.
Yep.
Well, he was our special guest for Scream 4, where we break the movie down. We just talk about it. And so we coordinated a time, and we do it. So we're sitting there. We go through it. It's about an hour. We're about an hour. We're starting to wrap up and stuff. And then all of a sudden, Michael's like, oh no, or something like this. And I'm like, what's wrong? He did not hit the record button. We did the entire show.
Oh no!
Backstage
with a guest too.
No! And he was there he spent a whole hour.
No, we were going to record it and then repost it
as a video. We were doing a video.
Yeah, we weren't going to go live, but I what we weren't on StreamYard, were we? Or
Yeah.
were we? Oh, we were.
Yeah. You just forgot to hit record. That's all.
Yeah, we went
And
through it. And
I'm like, talking about embarrassing for both of us. Like we were both, obviously Michael felt terrible. I'm like, look, it happens, man, right? But Monty G, I thought we may not get him back, but he said he was willing to come back the next week and do the whole conversation again.
Oh my gosh.
He was a good sport.
yeah.
Oh man, I could see how that could happen because there's no chat when you're recording. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna notice that. Like, yeah, wow,
That's right. Yeah.
All right, real quick, Steve. I know we talked to JD and Michael about their channels. JD's got some games coming up. What's it called? The Backyard or
Grounded.
Grounded. That's it. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And he's doing some live streaming now. He's not bringing it up a notch.
I gotta get in on some of that, JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He plays. Hey, Steve, don't you play? What was it y'all played last night?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
My daughter likes to play it. I haven't. I'm a GTA. If I'm going to play a shooting game, like first person type thing, I'm GTA 5.
Yeah.
Him and his.
But I like Fortnite. It's fine.
Him and his three brothers play it.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
And then Michael was talking about he's doing Mondays and Sundays, but since Sunday is Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, he's going to be doing his shows on Friday nights. So,
gotcha.
So you got anything coming up that you want to tell?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Mike. So just a couple of quick things. I am streaming tomorrow night at my usual time, 9 p.m. It's going to be a horror hangout. We're just going to, do what we do, right? We're going to have a good time. But I have two special streams I really want to talk about really fast. And one of them is Sunday night. On Christmas Eve at 9 p.m., I am hosting a Christmas Eve hangout stream. And, of course, Mike, you're invited as well. But we're going to just literally chill together. We're going to hang out. We're going to spend Christmas Eve night. We're going to welcome Santa in with his reindeer. And it's going to be a fun hangout. So I thought it would just be a really fun time to just spend some time together for those who can. I know that being Christmas Eve night, not everyone will be able to make it. But for those who can, it's going to be a good time. I think Knight's going to drop by from the Nightwatch Zone, and hopefully I've invited a few other folks, and we'll see who can make it. I haven't checked my messages, but that's coming up Sunday night. So if you're available, and listen, let's be honest. Sometimes the Christmas season is not always easy for folks, right? We all have a lot of memories that especially the older you get. And traditions and things. And so sometimes it's a hard period. It's a hard season to get through. And so what I wanted to do was provide an opportunity for those who, no matter whether it's a great time of the year or if it's not a great time, we can get together and be with family in the community together and spend that time so that, those who maybe are alone or maybe not have family members with them anymore, as like I do, and a lot of you do, I'm sure. You know what? We still have family. It's just may not be related by blood, but we are still family. And so I decided to do the stream on Christmas Eve. So I hope you guys will come. It's at 9 p.m. Central, 10 Eastern, 8 Mountain. I'm gonna start doing a whole Rolodex.
7 Californian.
11 o'clock Nova Scotia. But anyway, check it out. And then the last thing I'm going to say really fast, next Saturday, the 30th, a very special stream I'm excited about. It's a watch party for It's a Wonderful Knife, the horror, the slasher, Christmas slasher. And my special panelist guests are the director of the film, Tyler McIntyre, and the production designer, Tiana Gordon, will be joining. They're both going to be there. And I am so excited because it's going to be a great time. They're going to give commentary live as we watch the movie. Yeah. So that's the 30th at 9 p.m. Or actually, I think it's 8 p.m. Central. Yeah, they're 8
Oh,
p.m.
nice.
So come check it out, guys. We'd love to see y'all there if you can make it.
So Sunday night, you're not going to do a live watch of Violent Night?
No, honestly, man, if I was doing a watch party on Sunday, it would be of Thanksgiving. But unfortunately, it's only available to buy or rent for $20. Just came out this week.
Oh, okay.
So, but you know what? That's okay, because in January, the minute Amazon drops it to $6 or $5, I am hosting a watch party for it. And Peter Mahaichuk, the production designer, and Alex Armbruster, who plays the killer in costume, are both coming to be on the panel to give commentary for the watch party. We are going to have a blast.
It sounds like it.
Sounds like fun, man.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And I hope you guys will all be there. Even you, JD.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for you, my friend.
So Steve, I think Sarah's the only one that's seen this movie so far. Have you seen it?
I have
No.
not seen this. No.
Oh, okay. All
Nope,
right.
first time watch.
4 people on the panel have not seen it. So I guess we'll go in and watch this movie. You mean to give a countdown, Sarah?
Yes, please count me down.
Okay. Is everybody in the chat that is going to watch it? Are y'all ready? Stumble on my way.
I have a commercial. Just a second.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I just want to shout out to the chat. Val, good to see you, my friend. And I love it. I know you're singing it. I'll be there. Though I may stumble on my way. I'll be there. No.
Okay, I have paused it on the little one media intro, so you just give me a countdown and I'm ready.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says July 20th, 1969.
Yep.
Budgetary concerns. So I wonder if this is really true.
I don't think so.
Sci-fi horror.
You never know, man.
Well, that part might actually be true. But what's funny is if this movie is actually a documentary, they just never told it.
Oh, this is a found footage movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that when I said a documentary.
Yeah,
It's,
I didn't know it either.
Oh, there we go. Ah,
Hey.
I've been in a room like that.
Yeah, we have a room like that.
Yeah.
wow.
A NASA room?
I mean, I don't know if it's NASA, but it looks
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah. Did we had a DUI?
NASA covered it up so we could keep on the mission. Make sure your subtitles are on, party people.
Yep. Well,
I don't know, aren't you special?
he said duty.
So that's the type of stream it's gonna be.
It's looking like it.
Steven, I watched one of your favorites the other night, brother.
What's that? Was it Jason X, perhaps? Oh no, not the toilet scene. Oh,
I was having a conversation on Instagram, and your name did come up when I said, "Hey guys, I'm watching this."
oh
Oh
no.
God, that might have been my favorite watch along that I've ever done with you guys watching in the chat.
Bro, that was epic. Oh my gosh.
What
I
what
can
year
laugh
is this
about it
supposed
now.
to be?
Well,
2011.
This one, it looks
That's when
like
it came
a
out.
lot of
but
a lot of the
don't know.
people are like in the 60s.
I thought it was 1970 or something,
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
it?
it was the 70s.
But then it said in 2011. Oh, in 2011, the footage was released on the
Oh.
internet. So I guess
Okay.
it is older.
Oh, well, they did really well with the all the outfits and stuff.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
yeah.
Val. I was there. I saw it live. I saw Steven's reaction live on that watch party.
Oh, I thought you said you saw Apollo 18 live.
Oh, I did. That too.
Yeah, I thought you meant you were like there live in the 70s. I was like, really?
Hell yeah, I'm old as shit. I just
Well-
have good genes.
That's okay, Val. I don't mind. And they were never seen again.
One of the guys will end up in a canyon, hopping up and down in a corner.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. The other will end up in some spaceship. They later find out it's called the Event Horizon. Locked away. Man, that's
Well, they
great.
didn't waste much time getting into space, did they?
No. Christmas lights.
Hey, it's a Christmas movie.
That's perfect.
That right there will classify it to where you could have the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope,
the
they
Christmas
play-
Carol playing.
They play Christmas music. It's a Christmas movie.
That's right.
I can.
Glory, glory.
Oh, I'm chatting as the Carbonite Jedi. Let me change that. I just realized that. Oh
I
well.
was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. That was me, Val. That wasn't Mike. I don't know what happened. Wow. Well, that's too bad.
Hey, boys, you ever been in a Turkish prison? You ever seen a grown man take a shower?
Billy, you ever sit in a grown man's lap? He's naked.
Is that an airplane reference?
Yes, yes. Man, look, I admire the space program, but I'm sorry, you have to have part of you is insane to go into space. We're not supposed to be there. That's just not where we're supposed to be, guys. Sorry.
So if it became commonplace and it was like Star Wars and like the Millennium Falcon landed, would you consider it?
Okay, look, man. If you throw in Han Solo and Chewie, I'm all in. Yeah.
I always have to put
I
my.
would rather go to space than to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. Oh, Sarah,
Beam me
you
up.
may have a point. Yeah.
So
Yep.
here's what I see in both of those scenarios. It's like a choice of either having like your eyeballs sucked out, if you
Ooh.
get into space, or at the bottom of the ocean being crushed under, like it's.
That's
Yeah.
right. The G-force.
What, you don't want to see the Titanic?
Don't want to be the Titanic.
Too soon.
How about you, JD? Space or under the ocean?
Which would I rather do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Neither.
Yeah.
I'll just stay here.
I honestly think I'd go with under the ocean just because I'm scared of heights. Like literally, it makes zero sense. But when you see guys out on the like satellites, like working on them, and you get the camera, like I'm sitting there holding my desk, like that's high as shit. Like I'm gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. I'm gonna float away. But my brain can't process that. It just sees how high I am.
Yep. I got such a phobia about drowning. There's no way I'm going underwater. I can't.
That's how I am with falling. For
Oh.
heights.
Yeah. At least if you fall from a really high point, it's going to be quick and it's over.
Well, I think you die of a heart attack first.
Well,
Maybe.
I guess depends how high up we're talking, right? If it's the 60 stories, you're going to hit the ground and be gone in like seconds.
I'm Superman posing it if that ever happens to me. Like, I got to.
I love it.
I'm going to throw you off this building. Please just let me wear a cape before you do it.
Oh,
Like, at least let me have a story to tell in the afterlife. Let me ask you this. You're falling, and as stupid as this going to sound, do you flap your arms?
I would
gotta
probably
try.
pretend like I was trying to climb down a ladder.
I saw that in an episode of Married with Children back in the day. Bud Bundy's like jumping out of a plane and he starts flapping his arms like that's gonna help him. It's always made me laugh.
Oh, man.
Oh. Did you say check my plumbing?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, what kind of mission is this?
I know. I mean, I know the quarters are tight, but wow.
Check my plumbing. Check your own damn plumbing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that in about 45 minutes. And no, that's not a spoiler, anyone. I haven't seen the movie.
They lost all their
Radios.
yeah. Uh-oh. Is that right? Is that right, JD? Is that
Yep.
a Navy salute?
Yep.
It is a Christmas movie. How about that?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Westinghouse. They make washer and dryers, don't they?
And a lot more.
Yeah, I think I've seen Westinghouse TVs before.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Of course, like General Electric, too. They make everything.
What's that?
It's an
Department of
alien
Defense.
returning it back.
What if it's the aliens that are filming them? And that's the big twist.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I always wondered that.
Uh-oh.
Like, who's filming from that distance
Uh-huh.
while they're out there?
That's right.
It's an alien EMP.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. They got HD.
Yeah, that got really super nice.
Makes you think
Camera
when they
look.
get off of there. Yeah, who's filming?
I mean, look at that.
I don't know.
Or is that from the the ship up in orbit?
Maybe.
I'm sticking with the alien theory. Ooh, good luck getting out.
No. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Doesn't it take like 8 or 10 minutes for radio transmissions to go from Earth to the moon?
You would think a lot of delay, I would have to believe.
Yeah, so it might even be longer, but yeah, there's a delay.
I mean,
You brought
we're on
marshmallows.
StreamYard, and there's sometimes last night there was a 7-second delay on StreamYard, and that's just
wow.
you know, imagine being in space.
Oh no.
I don't think your 5G network's gonna be working too well up there.
Looks like he's got a marshmallow. He's about to.
Dude, that's what I was
Right.
about to say.
Look, oh, what's that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's time for s'mores.
It's a face hugger.
It is. They probably took one of the babies, one of the eggs.
Oh,
No.
I'm telling you, man, that first Alien movie scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Yeah,
The original Alien.
my dad showed it to me when it came on
Yeah.
HBO.
yeah,
I'm like,
man.
you're showing a little kid this?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
There's some weird stuff. Pretty baby. This is. Who's pushing play on the tape?
It's like they're all like smiley, but they don't know where it's coming from.
I think
No,
there's a
I
tape
think
recorder.
it was on that little tape recorder he had.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was listening to it, and his kid taped over one of the songs.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
is he going to the restroom now?
I don't know.
He's
No,
cleaning
no.
his plumbing, man.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can
what
you
a comfy
imagine?
bed.
That is
Ow.
not comfort. Oh,
Gosh, man.
Dude, one of those rocks is going to break open and eat their face.
what is that? Oh, earplugs.
Oh, of course, earplugs.
And
He's going to start. Other guy's going to start screaming. You won't hear him. He'll wake up. Oh, you're dead.
man.
So this is the movie I thought it was. I have seen this before.
Oh, you have?
Okay.
Yeah, Stephen, I wasn't sure if I had seen it. I thought I had, but there were so many that were very similar, but this is it.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think I liked it. It's been a long time since I've seen it, though.
Okay.
Murderer. Oh no.
Oh, they don't put power.
I guess
Oh,
the one
no.
thing we could say is it was maybe a little forgettable for me if I didn't remember it, but at least I
Yeah.
know I didn't dislike it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get cold pretty soon without any power.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's a knock on the landing door.
What were those things in Empire where they were in that thing and they had to shoot them off the Millennium Falcon?
Oh, those were not Sarlacc. Those were dang it. Minox.
That's what they are. That's making that noise.
Space Minox.
Yes.
Let's open the door and see
Yeah,
without
if
our suits on.
I'm in space. I don't want to hear anything.
No. No.
Give me back my baby.
That's some creepy sounds, man.
Man, you better check with that video recording. Oh, he's bleeding, isn't he? Or no?
I don't
think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought his nose was bleeding.
I'm losing my mind. Better hope that thing's not destroying their ship.
Have y'all seen Rocket Man? The
Ooh.
Disney movie, Rocket Man?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the
Oh,
Elton
I was
John
like, Elton
story.
John?
Yeah,
No,
me
there's-
too.
Rocket Man.
No, there's a Rocket Man movie. Oh no.
What is that? I don't think I ever saw that, Mike.
I don't think so either.
There's a part where they're training them, for isolation. They put them in this isolation chamber for like 48 hours or 72 hours.
Yeah.
It's so funny. What does EVA stand for? Do you remember?
No idea.
Mm-mm.
Is Mike going poop?
He's snoring.
Nobody will ever see it.
Nope. Turn off the camera.
Swallow your soul.
I'll swallow your soul.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's always a good sign.
Mhm.
Ugh,
Oh man.
gefilte paste.
Scrambled eggs. Yes.
Gross. Ugh.
Squeeze that good ham spread in your mouth.
I
It's
mean,
like-
if you've eaten the 4 fingers of death MRE in the military, it's really not. You could do that.
Perspective, right?
It's fine.
Although I will say, has anybody tried those like freeze dried ice cream sandwiches that they call astronaut food?
Oh,
because
No.
they're great.
really? Yeah.
They're like a gimmick. When you go to like space camp or any of the discovery centers, they have like astronaut food and it's just like freeze dried normal candy, but it's so good.
I'll have to remember that.
I feel like if you put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a blender and made it a paste, that would be good.
Is that
Now, look, I'm going to ask the dumbest question probably anyone will ever ask. Because I know nothing about this kind of stuff. Why can't you take a Ziploc bag, 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter, and jelly, and steal that sucker, and take it with you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can't.
It's the weight restrictions. They have like
Oh.
everything measured to like
Gotcha.
an exact amount. That's why like they have books on microfilm because they need the weight to be
I
like
see.
perfect, and like any extra thing they take like throws everything off.
Well, there you go. See, Sarah, I knew you would know the answer. Thank you.
I love space stuff. It's just all about efficiency, Stephen.
Yes.
I was gonna say something crazy because I didn't know the answer. I was gonna say because when you bite the sandwich, your crumbs would be floating around everywhere. And you'd be weeding through crumbs after a while. Like
Yeah.
we done ate 60 sandwiches on this thing, and we've got crumbs that are like snowflakes in here at this point.
yeah. I'd be
Wait,
like,
are those toes?
Mm.
Oh, shoot. That's not them. Nope.
They look pretty human though.
Oh, not tracks. That's too bad.
is the guy dead?
That's what I'm wondering.
Sitting on the. Oh no, he moved.
Oh, no. Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
No, don't do that.
No.
There's always
Leave.
that one guy.
That's like saying, "Oh, there's a scary noise. Let's follow it."
Let's go
So
investigate it.
let me ask you this. If you ever go somewhere for the first time, like you're going to the moon for the first time, do you not take a weapon with you? Like, granted, they're probably like, yeah, there's nothing there, but at the same time, it's like nobody's ever been there. How do you know?
It's true.
I feel like I would ask that question before I went.
What the heck?
Those are
Yeah.
weird.
I'm with you, Michael. Weird. No.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Is that a ship?
It looks like an egg on a mountain.
It looks like a statue, like a.
Yeah. It's like a face. Look.
It's the
It does.
Rushies.
It's like
the
a nose
Ruskies.
and eyes.
Oh, it is like a ship.
It is a ship.
Oh, it is Russian.
There you go. Oh, no. This is what started the Cold War.
They're gonna push it over and then run back to their ship.
That's why the DOD sent them.
Yeah. Nah.
That is a really bad looking
Yeah.
ship. Doesn't
It's
look
seen
good.
better days, man.
It's old.
Gosh,
knock.
I'm a death trap.
Yeah, it looks like they got a metal pipe or something and just turned it into a ship.
Well, I mean, they made it.
That's
Well, they
fine.
made it one way anyway.
So
Dude,
well,
that's like, it's been abandoned for a while.
yeah, but they just found those footprints.
True.
Man, I hate it when they do this because you know there's gonna be a jump scare right here.
Yeah.
Usually.
Somebody's gonna be like,
Dude, look at that. It's like weeds growing in it or something.
let's cannibalize them.
Really?
Sounds like Star Trek. I don't read Russian.
You're giving it all she's got?
Yeah, that's
Really?
great.
He might as well have just said, "I'll be right back." Right?
Exactly, man.
Ah!
They're breaking every single rule at this point.
Oh, that's.
That's blood.
That's either
No.
that or they ran out of toilet paper.
She ran out of toilet paper.
I mean, desperate times, man.
It was spicy burrito night. We
Oh,
ran out
exactly.
of toilet paper.
Yeah. It's jalapeno burrito MREs.
no, don't. Oh
Yeah,
no.
so-
What? Call Columbo. Get out of there, dude.
No, you're not.
of course.
Oh, please.
All right, you deserve it at this point.
He's gonna slip and fall.
I agree, Gigi.
What the fudge? Turn a light on.
There's no flashlight available.
Wait a minute.
Gosh. It's gonna suck you
Softer.
in,
On all rock, that means you're standing on somebody.
dude.
Like a woman's touch. Dude, why is he doing it? It just drives me insane.
He doesn't have a flashlight. He's using a flash on his camera.
Use a flash.
Yes. Thank you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Found the Russian.
Yeah.
It is.
Hello? Oh no. Oh my gosh. I am just like freaking out here. I'm too invested. I'm treating it like a real documentary.
It's just a rock.
Why?
Why can't they just leave? Like, seriously, just like go back home?
The one thing I never understood is like when they find stuff like this, I'm like, why you gotta be touching everything?
Exactly.
Just take a picture.
Yes.
Man, don't tell anybody anything because they'll just leave you there. The
Yeah,
DOD
right.
will.
Don't take anything back to Earth with you either.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yes, he knew.
That's why we sent you. And they may have never meant for them to come home. We are here to die.
Man.
Mm.
Was that the guy that they were just talking to? Is that Tommy up there? Or were they talking to somebody on Earth?
I want to say Earth.
I think it was Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a guy back at Command Center on Earth.
They were talking pretty quick back and forth, weren't they?
Super quick.
Super bad.
Faster than StreamYard delay.
Maybe. I don't know. Good point.
Hello. It's your
Like,
neighbor.
isn't there someone in charge that can just turn on the gas, the ignition, and go home? I don't know. Maybe not.
I think when they go back to Earth, they have to go at a specific time in order to hit the right trajectory so they don't burn up in orbit.
Mm,
That's unfortunate.
yeah, it is.
Oh no.
Plus, you would need the people there to rescue you because normally their little escape capsule goes into the ocean.
True.
Like the ships meet them there and pull them out of their little hatch. Because this
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's not like a shuttle that's like orbiting and flying back and can land. It's like a capsule, so it'll just like free fall.
This predates the shuttle. Yeah.
They lost there again.
Oh my,
Oh, I would wake up a lot faster than that.
bro. Get your helmet on.
Was that the Russian helmet?
I don't think it is, man.
I think it's his helmet.
Yeah, I think it's his. Really, dude. Yeah, it's totally a normal thing to happen.
First of all, they're in this little bitty tin can, separating them from outer space. It was the Russian helmet.
Oh, you're right, Mike.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So is the car.
Yeah, where's the
They
vehicle?
took their car.
They drove away. Oh,
We
man.
came all the way to the moon and got carjacked.
Seriously. Could you imagine?
We have your flag. He did it.
God, could you imagine taking that trip by yourself?
No.
No,
Mhm.
no way. There you go.
Yes, that's it. Go.
Talk about it at home when you're on Earth.
That's exactly
Yes. There you go. Smart guy. Finally.
it. Oh no.
Let's get out of here. Prepare to make the jump to hyperspace.
Oh. No.
Who's filming that?
What the heck?
Oh, there's something.
That's it, gentlemen. You're done. Welcome to your grave. Oh, no.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
there's the car.
Wow.
So was the if the car was missing, so did it just get thrown into their shuttle?
Yeah,
Is that what
maybe.
damaged everything?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, man.
I bet they're following the same exact steps the Soviets did.
Probably. Mm.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Look behind you.
What was that?
Oh. There's something underneath it. It's going to jump up and smash his helmet. Oh gosh.
You know what I'm afraid of, man?
Hmm.
Is this thing's gonna this thing will end, and it will never show us the alien or whatever it is. It'll never actually show us what it is.
Oh no.
Oh, what the? Oh, he's gonna take off his helmet.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh!
where'd he go?
He disappeared. What the heck?
Look like a spider. I don't like spiders, man.
No,
It's a space spider.
It's a freaking space spider.
spider. That's
You
right.
gotta
And
burn the whole moon.
he's gonna find him like passed out or something, and then he's gonna like bring him in and
There he is.
he's gonna bring him in and it's gonna get loose in the. Oh man.
Yeah, gonna get inside and infect everybody.
But the spider's not flipping that thing,
No,
right?
Is he bleeding?
Is he seeing something that's not there?
I'm wondering about that.
No.
You locked it in there.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
No, you're not.
do you read Sutter Kane?
How did a spider get in my helmet?
There is no Tom, only Zool.
Wow. Oh, good, Val. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay.
Yay.
Awesome.
I'm going to turn into a sci-fi fan.
Baby steps. Okay.
Oh, no. Nope. That means that they're expendable.
Yeah. Oh, totally. They're not going to get home, dude. Those people, they know it. You hear how quick they were to say, "Don't turn off the things."
Don't turn off what things?
Those, remember, it says, turn off the receivers on those things they put out. Or like negative. Mm.
Man, did it go inside him?
It's inside
That's
them.
what I was thinking.
Either it's inside of him or something was in his head making him see things.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man. Yep. It's inside of them.
Oh, God.
It's probably one of them that flipped over the rover and everything, the flag and everything. Oh,
Ouch.
dude. Gross. Oh, crud. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't go reaching in there, dude.
I know.
He's going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Inside me.
In my body. Mm.
Oh, God, it is
Don't
inside.
do it. Ah, here we go. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Really? That's a pimple popper.
Yeah.
Oh, you better find some freaking morphine.
Here.
That's what I'm saying.
Here, hold this camera. Take a selfie.
So there was a. Why is it that I was thinking there were 3 of them?
There's one up in orbit.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Dude, he's got to be screaming.
It's moving. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
now.
yes.
Oh,
God, where'd it go?
oh no.
Step on
Oh,
it.
my God, it's in there.
Step
It's
on
in
it.
there, dude. They have a friggin' extraterrestrial life form in there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Jeez, what's the first thing you do to an extraterrestrial? You poke it
Poke
with a
it.
stick.
Oh my gosh.
It was
A
just a rock.
rock.
How in the heck does it turn back into a rock?
Maybe it's like a self-defense mode, like a turtle in a shell.
Maybe they need to put it in a jar or something. Did it just explode?
I think it did.
Oh, he hit it with a hammer.
Oh, he crushed it.
Oh, I thought it exploded.
Ugh.
Same.
I have like permanent chills, like going down. Like, oh
I
my
hate
God.
spiders, man. Like
I don't like it either, man.
Yeah, I mean, because he was outside, and there was nothing he could do with that thing in his face.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. What if it laid eggs
Inside of him,
or like
Ooh.
something like that?
or like he smashed and it turns into a bunch of them.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I thought when it blew up, I thought it was turning into a bunch of them.
Oh man, it's still May.
Oh look, there's some behind him.
Yeah,
I saw that on the left-hand side.
I didn't
Yes.
see it. Can we rewind it? No.
Huh? I'm not worried about the Russians anymore.
No doubt. You just killed their family
the
member.
aliens are blocking the signal.
Val, that's like one of my biggest fears. It's like something it lay eggs. Like that's something with spiders.
Yes.
Like seriously.
Oh no, the DoD sent him up there with that signal frequency to attract those aliens.
That's messed up, man. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It's in my helmet again.
Okay.
My question is how did it get in there without breaking like the seal of his, or it did, and that's why he couldn't breathe.
It was probably it was in the oh no, it was in the ship. Remember, they brought it in the ship, and it probably was in his suit when he put it on. No, don't. Can y'all just like go into orbit or something?
I'd just sit there
Yeah.
and float until I ran out of
Oh
gas.
look, it's moving.
It is moving.
Where is it? I can't see it.
It's on the right-hand side there in that last
Yeah.
shot.
Dude, those things
Yeah.
are too smart. Just get out of there.
Yeah.
Where the hell's he going?
Really?
I think it's unfair that they can live in no atmosphere and in atmosphere too. It's underground. Oh no.
Oh, it's got his whole face off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's eggs in there.
Yeah, there's more of them inside of them.
Or else it's just the poison.
Oh. Oh, he's looking rough. Hmm.
You can't bring that back to Earth, man. I hate to say it.
No, you can't.
I'd be like
Yeah.
sucking morphine or until it was time for me to go.
Yeah.
Oh, those. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't accept that.
Dude, you're not going back, bro. Yep. It's true. Oh,
Oh man,
Dang.
that was pretty good. That's a good.
look at his eyes.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for him to turn into Sam Neill from the Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, don't stand like that.
He basically is right now turning into him.
I want to go to Miami. Where's
Miami.
Yeah, I think that's where his ex-wife is.
Mm. Mm.
I would just shoot the rocket off.
I would too, man.
When he gets back to Earth, just leave him in the suit and put him in a decontamination unit. Is that a mole on his forehead
I hope that's all it is.
or his
That's
blood?
blood.
Oh, it's dripping. Excuse me. Bro, this guy here is toast. This is gonna be gnarly.
Dude, has he got rocks in his?
Bro. Gosh, dude.
Looks like it's moving. Time to make babies.
I think the alien's taking over his body.
I think it is too. It's probably the alien talking.
Yeah. Yeah, he couldn't remember saying he felt something in his suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open the door now.
I put my suit on and open the door. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't even mess with you.
Oh,
Dude.
what would you do if you woke up and he was over you like that?
Yeah.
Give me some sugar, baby.
I'd be like, you know what? You're right. I should leave you here. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We'll name a library and a school after you.
Yes.
Oh.
I agree, Sarah.
Don't do anything dumb.
Or just pretend he looks completely normal.
Is a spider gonna jump on his face?
You know, Joe, I think it's getting better.
Wait till you
Oh,
Oh,
No, he is
no.
standing over him like that.
personal space.
It's before selfies were invented.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
He's filming him.
I feel like the whole time all I've been saying is oh no.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
My movie's frozen.
Mine
Yeah,
is
mine
too.
too.
Oh, no.
I thought I saw the pause button come up. There you go.
Okay. Oh,
I went
back up
back.
a little bit.
Where did you guys freeze?
So
Yeah.
Sarah, we're... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
We're at 56, 01, 02, 03, 04, 56, 05, 06, 07.
Where are you at, Sarah? We can let you know as we get closer if you pause it.
Our timestamps are like a little different, but it's
That's
close
right.
enough. I was at the
Okay.
part where he was filming him, but looking directly in the camera.
Oh, it's right now. We're at that part where the guy's standing over him with the video camera.
Right. Guy just messed with his. He just wiped his nose. Now he's
Now the
Now
camera
is
angle.
he,
power's going back out.
is he looking up at the surveillance camera?
No,
No.
not yet.
Oh,
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 now he's looking at it after the spider went across it.
yeah.
Okay. We're back in action.
Okay,
gonna-
now he's getting real close to the camera now.
Is he gonna
No, get away.
pick up the spider and put it in his mouth and let it crawl in
Maybe.
his mouth?
Oh,
Oh, he's destroying all the cameras.
oh, and wow,
Time to tie him up.
yeah. This is,
I'm telling you, and I know I've said this multiple times, but at this point, I'm putting on my space stuff and not telling him that I'm going outside, and then I'm just opening the door while he's sleeping. I'm
I
serious.
mean,
Yeah.
not a bad strategy, dude.
Depressurize the whole thing.
The
Yeah.
whole thing. Yep.
Toss him out.
Yep.
You think if they have to leave the guys on the moon, what do you think they're going to do that the same with the guy who's orbiting?
I don't know about him.
Uh,
Hear you. Oh man. Put your helmet on for gosh sakes. Okay.
Man. So when we first saw the first alien, it didn't look like a
spider.
it didn't look like a spider. Oh gosh.
Oh man.
God, I hope he looked in his suit before he put it on.
I hope so too.
No doubt. Bro,
Man, screw that.
they're never gonna get any of that stuff. Man.
Oh man, is he gonna like start smashing that hammer in his face?
Who's got the hammer? That's what I want to know.
It's the sick guy.
The sick guy's got the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh well, he's just probably gonna kill this.
Oh
other
no,
guy.
maybe not. Who the heck is he talking to?
Bro.
No, we won't make it.
No.
Man, I hate those reflective things. You can't see their face.
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Just jump off. Really?
Oh, he crashed and shit. Oh,
Oh, great.
Oh
oh,
no.
Whoa. It is a giant spider.
They got Nate.
He's
That's
gone.
probably it's probably for the best. Like seriously.
Yeah, it is.
Commander Skywalker.
yeah.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
I have to get to the cold area in the bottom of a crater where it's soft.
Dude, forget Commander Walker. Sorry, but
Oh, there he is.
oh gosh.
He's doing the hokey pokey. They're everywhere.
Listen to him.
Uh,
How would Spartan kick him into that hole
oh
like that?
no! Don't!
Dude,
You know, at this point, whatever happens to him, he deserves it.
Pretty
that's what I'm
much.
saying, man.
Guys, if
Fox?
we ever go to space together and I get attacked by some space parasite, just put me out of my misery. And I want you
Yes.
to know that I would leave you too.
Yes.
Helmet is
Fair.
coming off. That's all you have to do.
Yep.
And
That's
it's
right.
over.
Man,
Like, oh, there's a spider 10 feet from us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want the rest of the story.
oh gosh, you see all the spiders get up?
Oh, there's so many.
Oh, dear God.
No.
You know what? I don't even care. He deserves this. Every bit of this. This is his fault.
Man, get out of the crater.
I do love the subtitles for that reason. It like eases the tension.
What
The
was
whole
that big
time it
fight?
just says chittering intensifies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he amazingly made it back to the Russian lander.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think there's some of those rock things in there too?
Yeah, I know.
You don't even know if there's a good seal on this thing.
I feel like he's going to get this thing running, fly up to the other one, like a spider is going to crawl in the window, and they're going to be like, yeah, they never made it.
Probably.
I just wonder how they create all the. How do they create all this EMP stuff that messes with the signals?
Yeah.
Right?
No. Who's he talking to? We copy. Oh no.
Oh no. For English, press 1. Hmm.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh no.
You know, it makes
Yep.
sense.
It does. We'll take care of them.
Oh man.
That's so terrible.
Wow.
I mean,
No more communication.
No. Back to the Russians.
Really?
How?
They sent him just as fodder.
There's moon spiders. That's just messed up. Had to play that again.
Yeah.
No.
okay, you're in this situation. What would you do?
I would
don't know.
shoot. I'd fire thrusters, and I would just like aim it straight to Earth.
Die in the when entering the atmosphere.
Yep, just take my chances.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Think they're going to remote control it to where he can't do it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I wonder if they would. Let's say that he does get back in there and they start heading back for Earth. Do you think the government would shoot them down?
Probably.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's a good point.
He's going to try to take off. They're probably going to knock him down again.
Mm-hmm.
No, now go.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Fuck
no.
you, buddy. Nope, you could.
Just take off.
No, you're not.
Dude,
Take off.
push the button.
Take off.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Just take off.
Oh. Why can't he take off? Ooh.
Why are you saying his name? Oh, he's dead. Go, 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 go.
Oh, hell,
Oh,
you think?
shit.
Do it.
At that point, I'm lifting up while he's banging on it, and I'm giving him
Oh,
the
yeah.
finger. Like, sorry, dude.
Absolutely.
What's wrong?
You
Is
think-
he infected?
I was about to ask. You think he's sick? Like, look
Yeah.
at his eyes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
He is.
because he got that blood dripped on him.
Yep.
They're actually right.
Smiling. Look at that, man. The alien wants to get to Earth.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's going to float.
Oh, all the rocks.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow. Dude.
They're gonna wreck.
And that's it.
Wow.
Do you think they're okay?
Ah, they're fine.
Man. Oh yeah.
Body was never recovered.
Excuse me.
They promised him a hero's death. Wow.
Dang.
Decayed.
Oh, boy. You know, those things look like rocks.
Oh.
Can we get him to foreign countries?
Uh-huh.
Or did they walk away?
Exactly.
Man. LunarTruth.com. It's for real.
Trying to be a Blair Witch. Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
How is there 10 minutes left?
I know.
There-
It's
You see that?
It's all people that worked on the movie. Oh wait,
No.
there's a little film at the very end saying that they came
Yeah,
back.
your average credits are 3 minutes.
No, it is all
Is it
the
really?
credits.
it is all credits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a lot of credits.
Dang, man.
Harvey
Harvey
Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Oh, no. Oh, that's way too bad.
All
Not
right.
Harvey.
Well, Sarah, you've seen it before. How was the second watch?
Yeah, about halfway through, I realized it was what I'd seen before because the only things I remembered were the spider creatures. I remember the guy getting it in like the ribs, and then I remembered the ending. So the beginning was kind of nondescript, but yeah, it's creepy. Any kind of movies with like a parasite or an infection just freak me out, but I thought it was entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you give it on a scale of, let's say, 1 to 5, with 3 being middle, so?
Yeah, like a 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, it kind of a little bit reminded me of the movie Life with Ryan Reynolds, and I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Life?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They pull, Steve, I think you and I watched it together.
Oh, did we? Okay.
They get a sample from Mars, and and they kind of cultivate it inside a space lab above Earth, and it starts growing and breaks out of containment. Yeah, it was kind of creepy.
Mm.
JD, what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it. It's pretty suspenseful. I like that they kind of made it seem like more like a documentary. Kind of makes it a little more creepy when they do it like that with all the static and the feedback, and it's just like it looks like lost footage, like actually. So that was kind of made it. I think that kind of ups the creepy level a little bit.
It does, for me at least.
Yeah.
So scale of 1 to 5.
I'll say like 3.5. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Steve.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. You know, like I say, found footage. It's not the top of my list for style of movies to watch. I don't necessarily mind them, but having said that, I did like it, and it's fun watching it in a watch party. Of course, I think that always enhances everything for me. You know, when we're watching the
100%.
movie together, right?
Yeah.
So I think that also I enjoyed it more because we were all together. So yeah, I'd probably give it a 2.5 to 3. I mean, 2.5 is like that's right in the middle. But I mean, as far as a found footage movie, I'll give it a 3 because I thought they did a good job for what it was supposed to be. Yeah, they did pretty good.
Well, how did they find the footage? I mean, it was probably the DOD released it,
Well,
because they were watching them the whole time, right? Through that video camera things, those video cameras.
Yeah, they were seeing everything. Yeah.
All right, Michael, what do you think?
I think Steven brought up a good point. It was probably more fun than the movie was because we watched it together and we got all the little like, oh no, and we were able to talk through the movie. One thing that you said that reminded you of the movie Life, and when you said that, I couldn't understand for the life of me what this had to do with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, because I was thinking of that movie Life when you said that, and I'm just like, what? Like, how is this movie like that? Needless to say, I didn't see the other movie Life that you were talking about with Ryan Reynolds, but yeah, I mean, it was a fun watch. I'm glad we watched it. I don't think that I'll probably watch it again.
Well,
You know
you
what
own
I mean?
it.
I do own it. That extra $1, there it is. But it was fun. I would probably give it about I think a 3's good. 2.5, 3. I agree with that assessment, but it was a fun watch with a group for sure.
Yep, I agree. I really enjoyed watching it with y'all. It had me suspense. I was in suspense the whole time, and shit.
Wow.
I thought I lost y'all. Sorry about the explicative. My TV flashed and went offline, and then all of a sudden another screen popped up in front. Excuse me.
This is the moon spiders, dude. Watch out.
Yeah, it's got me all discombobulated. But it had me in suspense. I remember, I jumped a couple times, and
I saw you.
so I really got into the movie. So I'll give it like a 3.5 or a 4, actually.
Oh wow,
for what it was. As far as it being, like Steve said, a documentary, I think they did really well. I just remember the first one I saw was the Blair Witch.
Oh yeah.
So I think they did a good job doing the same, thing. I would recommend it to anybody to watch it once. I don't know if I'd watch it by myself. Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. It's not my thing. Watch it by myself. So I need people. But yeah, I give it a 3.5 or a 4. Val, if you're still there, what do you give the movie on a scale of 1 to 5?
I am curious to see what she said, not being like a sci-fi person at all.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 is being generous.
I see it starting. I was like, it's complicated. Look at this. You brought up Blair Witch. Did you like Blair Witch?
I'm not a huge horror fan.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll watch some of it like this or Event Horizon. But when Steve and I went to go see it, it really messed my head up because
yeah, it did.
I thought, they were, bringing out it all as being actual footage that they found deserted. And we went into the movie theater, and it was a packed movie theater. It was, I guess, the first night, right?
Yeah, it was opening weekend, man. It could have been the very first night. Yeah.
Actually, it was like we went and saw the midnight showing, right?
Yep.
Oh man.
And so the movie theater was packed. It was crazy. And when we left, Steve talks about this all the time. When we walked out, nobody said one word. I mean, it was just deadly silent.
Wow.
And then we walked out into the lobby, and they put all of those freaking stick figures, and they hung them from the ceiling.
And they weren't there when we went in.
Yeah. And when we went out to the car, man, it was just like we were like looking around and just not talking. So yeah, it did exactly what we said. And then later on, when we found out it was a hoax, I felt so betrayed. I was like, I wanted those kids to be dead. But but yeah, it was it did exactly what they wanted it to do to me. So
it was a brilliant. I mean, it was just brilliant by the people that made that movie, and the marketing was phenomenal. And also, it helped that it was when the internet literally was just really becoming accessible for home use. Like it just was getting going, and so there wasn't all the social media. There wasn't all that stuff that like today, like wildfire, spreads. So the website was convincing too. Remember that, Mike? I mean,
very convincing. Yeah,
it was really set up well. And so yeah, we're like, dude, they released this footage of these people. We got to go see what happened. The curiosity was crazy. And I guarantee, I can't say I guarantee, but I'm pretty confident based on that reaction of the people that we were the majority, if not almost everybody in that room, believed it was real as well.
Yeah.
Because it was weird. It was eerie. Like Mike said, I've never left the theater since that time in 98, I think it was when it came out, where it was like, you could hear a pin drop. It was like everyone was walking calmly, single file, no talking. It's like you're leaving a funeral procession is what it felt like. And I'm like, Mike, this is weird. It's creepy. And those stupid things. I forgot about that, dude. We walked out, and there's all those twig figures. I'm like, dude, we gotta get out of here.
And we had another guy we were hanging out with. His name was Ken.
Oh gosh.
And we went a second time.
Like the next week, I think.
To see the movie. And they should have called it Puke Fest because of the camera like rolling back and forth. The guy we took and he threw up.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
I was in the row, and this family brought, it was a man and a woman. They brought like their 5 kids and put their grandma on the end. And I'm sitting next to the grandma. There's
The
a seat
whole
between us.
generation.
There's a
family.
seat between us. And we're
Yeah, one
watching
seat.
halfway through the movie or 3/4 of the movie. They all
Yep.
get up and leave. And then I look over and she had puked all over those seats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it just so happened, Mike was watching the movie. I was actually, because he was on the left side of me where they were, and they were on the left of him by, like you said, like one seat in the middle. And I was turning. It just was perfect timing, or unperfect. I turned to look at him and tell him something, whisper something to him. And at that moment, I was looking at the elderly grandma, and my eyes were just on her, because I was looking that way, and I saw her lean forward, bleh, bleh, and that's the sound she made. And I'm like, oh my gosh! And then, like Mike said, the whole family jumped up like their seats were on fire, and just took off. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they had like 5 kids there under the age of 9.
Yeah, it was
What are you
crazy. I was like,
doing?
why are you bringing 2 3-year-olds to this movie?
And you don't, when you see like found footage movies now, or they're not as popular as they were when that, after that happened,
Mhm.
you started
Oh
to see
yeah.
way more of them. Do you think that it was just people not being accustomed to the camera shaking so much? Because
Mhm.
even if people watch them now, you don't really hear about them throwing up like they did when they first
Mhm.
came out.
Well, I know my wife, if we go to the theater, she has to sit way back, especially for action movies, because they cut scenes so fast that it makes her sick. Like in the Bourne movies, those
Yeah.
scenes are like, it's
They
like
are.
every 2 seconds, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
They have it's a different camera angle, and she gets so nauseous. And I know a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
But like with the Blair Witch, that camera didn't have any stabilizers on it at all.
Oh
No.
gosh. Well, when we went back to see it the second time, where our buddy Ken threw up, and the elderly lady, they actually had signs this time in the box office where you bought tickets, and it said, "Warning: customers are reporting being nauseated." Watching, from the camera work, and they actually had warning signs up when you bought a ticket. So it was happening a lot for them to do that.
Yeah, in university, my roommate, her name was Ashley, she got motion sick, and she had never watched like a found footage before. We went to see whatever Paranormal Activity was out that year, and I never, thought of them being really crazy with the movement, but just having like a shaky camera, she literally left, puked, came back in, and was just like, I don't think I can do this. I was like, we can go. This is not that great anyway.
I forgot the Paranormal Activities were all film.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's always funny to talk about this because I love horror movies so much. The first Paranormal Activity scared the shit out of me. Like literally, it scared the hell out of me. Like
JD's like, yeah.
I don't know what it was about that movie. Like Blair Witch, it made me feel uneasy. Like that final shot where she's standing where they're standing in the corner. I'm just like, okay, that was scary. You know what I mean?
Very much.
And that's one of those movies where you have to be patient and the ending pays off. You have to be invested in it. And I found Paranormal Activity to be along those lines. Like little things are happening through the whole movie. And then at the end, like when that lady is standing there watching him sleep and the time's going by real fast and, you could just see her like the motion sped up. I was like, man, this is something about found footage. If it's done right, it's scarier to me. I don't know what it is. What it is about that. And I think that made this movie, there is a connection to where I'm going here. That made this movie better than it would have been if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, I think that added to the tension of the movie, like getting those shaky shots and all of that stuff, and the story coming along with it. I think it made it a little better than it would have been, without that, for sure.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, it does add an element. a rawness to it, right? A kind of a less polished, like less Hollywood-ish feel, which can go a long way in a horror movie, especially.
Yeah.
I wonder
Ooh.
if that kind of works like subliminally because you're used to seeing like, especially growing up, we're all around the same age ish, us three up here. You got to see like home movies when you were a kid. And to me, that symbolized real and, oh, that's just a moment in time. And I wonder if found footage movies has subliminally in my brain. And that's why I find them scarier sometimes, to where my brain associates that with being more real. Does that make sense?
Does make sense.
I think that's what I have going on with found footage movies, because we used to take a lot of camcorder, which we called it back in the day, video of a lot of things, and yeah, I think that's why my brain associates that with that.
Yeah.
JD, did you ever see the Blair Witch?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
Shoot, dude, I freaking own that movie. I like that movie.
Yeah, it's worth watching, man. It started the found footage genre. Really, it's what started the whole thing.
Yeah,
you remember that poster everywhere?
Oh yeah,
that was the poster that was freaking everywhere when that movie came out.
I just remember her being in the tent and it like the flashlight's up in her face and she's like filming herself and she's got like tears and snot coming out her nose.
Oh.
I don't know what's in here. There's something out there.
Yeah, like, man.
All three of those actors are going to be here in March for like the 25th anniversary. So I think I'm going to get them three to sign a poster, just because
that's cool,
it was
man.
a moment in time. That same thing as you guys. I thought it was real too. There was no website to be like www.arethefullofcrap.com. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was almost like the movie Clerks. All you really had was your group of friends that would stand there and talk about stuff. There was no way to fact check. It wasn't in the encyclopedia. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Hey,
what it kind of reminded me of, because I am a little younger, so like I knew of the Blair Witch, and like it was the first like real marketing campaign that I remember. But for like my generation, it was like The Ring. That was the first thing that like we were all. It was saying like we didn't go to YouTube then and like look stuff up. You had to catch a trailer on TV. So I remember it like passing through the school like you'll die in 7 days, and it was like the first thing that like people were like really talking about.
It's my favorite remake of all time, The Ring.
It messed up Steve really bad.
Like, now it's just trailers and people breaking down trailers and Easter eggs and trailers, which is like great, but I miss that like word of mouth, everybody's talking about it kind of.
Yes.
Steve said The Ring really messed him up for a couple weeks. So I'm like, there is no way I'm watching that movie.
You've never seen it, right, Mike?
It's my favorite remake of all time. I think Samara is one of the most underrated horror villains of all time. And I always get a lot of crap on my channel because anytime we talk about remakes, The Ring is always number one for me. If you want to watch a movie that has a bunch of mood and like atmosphere and tension and storytelling, dude, it's all there. Like all of it. Like it the way it's filmed. It is the perfect example of looking at a film and being able to tell what type of movie this is by the way the screen looks. Like it's fantastic. I absolutely love that movie. The Grudge was creepy too when that came out.
Static TV again,
dude. No doubt. I mean, you'll never open a closet door the same way either. And
that was like Scream Face before there was Ghost Face. Like
that's right.
Like granted, Scream came out earlier, but like they had that. That's what that reminded me of. When they were found, it's like, oh my god, they look like freaking Ghost Face.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. That static mess to this day. Like, of course, I don't have celestial TV, or I think that's what they call it, regular TV, simple word. But there was something, and this was like last week. I don't know what I was watching, but it was on YouTube, and I was falling asleep. It was late at night, and I guess the video I was watching ended, so it just played something else. I don't know what it was, but I looked up, and I'm not joking. It was this static. I was like, oh, no. I'm like, I reached over there and shut that thing off quick. That movie's messed up, man.
It's great, man. It really is. And I just hate that they destroyed the sequels. They destroyed the story with the sequels. Like they were nothing compared to the
I never watched them actually, Michael. I never did.
Everything that was great about 1, they tried to redo with 2, but just did it all wrong. You know, like it sucks. Like they got rid of all the colors, all the like it just made it redundant, and it sucks. And then Rings came out. Ugh.
Oh, excuse me. I have one more quick story if I can talk without choking on about the Ring. And it's interesting because Michael's right. It messed me up for about 2 weeks. But here's the thing. My brother-in-law used to travel for his job, like a lot. Well, excuse me, guys. He was out of town for work, and he had some free time. And so he said, you know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to go to the theater. I'm not going to look up anything about a movie. I'm going to just walk, and I'm going to look at the movie's titles up at the box office, and I'm going to go in blind. No clue what kind of movie. So he said he went there to this theater, and he saw The Ring. He said, "Go get the ticket booth." And it's like, The Ring. I said, maybe that's a marriage, a rom-com. The Ring, like a wedding ring. Maybe that's what this is. He bought a ticket. He went, he watched that movie, and he said that when he left that theater, that he felt so unsettled and that he had nightmares for 3 weeks. And this is a grown man. He's older than I am. He had nightmares for 3 weeks off and on because of that movie. I mean, that's how much it messed with him too. I said, dude, I understand. It did the same to me. So there's something to The Ring, man, that I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's done so well. Like Michael said, it's just really done really well.
And people look at me like I have crap coming out of my ears when I tell them that it's the best remake like of all time. Like it just is. Like there's so much with that movie. But some people want that action right away, and that The Ring builds and builds and builds, and then it pays off at the end. It's just a lot of wow. Look at that! Like, what is doing this? What could this?
Michael, I swear, and I mean, I was gonna say I'm not gonna talk spoilers, but the movie's 20 years old, but but when we get to the end, and I won't reveal the spoiler. I feel bad doing that. But when we get to the end and everything is resolved and you're starting to feel good, remember, it's like, oh, finally this poor ghost is free and it's all over. And I can leave happy. They can leave happy now. And then when she tucks her son in and the son says what he says to her, oh my Lord, I got chills right now. I swear, I'm not even lying. I just got chill bumps popped up. When he said that to his mom, I sat there and I was like, oh, no. All of that good feeling I was getting was completely just demolished and crushed. And you know what happens from there. So
and that's a test to how good that film is, because things change. Tones change to give you that feeling. Yes. And then to immediately just be like, rip. You know what I mean?
I'll stick to sci-fi.
I'm telling you, man.
Sci-fi horror is about the only thing I'll tiptoe through, man. I watched this movie, and then I watched that movie. I think you'd like that movie, Life, Michael.
I love the other one.
Yes.
I was about to say I love the Martin and Eddie Murphy Life.
No, this has
you gonna eat that cornbread. That's one of my. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. The spiders are looking at the astronauts going, "You're gonna eat that cornbread."
Yeah, you're gonna eat that cornbread. I love that movie so much. Yeah, I'll check it out, man.
Yeah, it's got Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds.
And Jake Gyllenhaal's in it too.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm sorry, not Ryan Gosling. Is it Jake Gyllenhaal? I get those two mixed up. And,
okay.
So yeah, it's pretty twisty, man. So
and I just have one last thing to say about The Ring. I'm sorry, I never get to talk to people about The Ring, and I love it because everybody's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I'll bring you on my channel one night. We'll talk The Ring on my channel, bro.
Let's do
Hey,
it,
you
dude.
should.
100%.
Yeah, you should.
The way Samara was in that afterwards changed the way horror villains were. There were so many movies that tried to duplicate her look, her movements. You would have never got that, like when you see ghosts like skipping and moving real fast across without The Ring, dude. The influence The Ring had on so many. You ever watch the show Supernatural? The way that they make the ghosts in that would have never happened if it wasn't for The Ring.
So Samara Weaving did it?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
No,
Totally.
man, dude. I wish. No. I don't even know if they may have said her last name. Just Samara's all I remember. Is
Samara Morgan. It's Samara Morgan.
Okay, Morgan. There you go.
That's the creepy looking chick in The Ring.
The long hair,
girl.
black haired girl. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, the girl with the black hair.
Goth babe.
I wouldn't call her a babe, but definitely goth.
Even early in the movie when they showed footage of her like alive, there's just something off there, man. Like,
dude. Oh yeah, totally. Well, and whenever she visits the parents, was it the parents or grandparents of Samara at the farm? I mean,
who is that actor? The guy. His name's on the tip of my tongue. Great actor. Like the movie's stacked, man. Like
I bet Luke would have been able to use his lightsaber in the Force to take care of her.
I don't know. Did Luke watch the videotape? Because if he did, I don't think he is.
I don't
think they had videotapes like that in the galaxy far, far away.
And if you guys haven't seen this is such a fun watch. It's, because The Ring is a remake of Japanese The Ring, right? A lot of people say
Ringo.
They say Ring You because there's you after it, but it's mostly The Ring. There is the Grudge was also a Japanese remade horror movie. Well, there's The Ring versus The Grudge, and it's Japanese movie, right? And just like Freddy versus Jason, it's in that fun wheelhouse, right?
Okay.
So what would happen if these two ran into each other? And I won't spoil the movie, but I will tell you guys this. You would think, like, how would these two come together? All I'll tell you is the people that are trying to get them together go into the Ring or into the Grudge house and watch the videotape.
Oh no.
That's what they do. So needless to say, the Grudge is like, you're in my house, and I'll just call them by their movie titles. But yet the Ring is like, no, 7 days, that's mine. So that creates the rift. And that's how it's a fun watch. I'm not saying it's one to buy, but it's a fun, all subtitles, of course. Maybe you could find it translated, but I had a great time watching that, just a one-time watch for sure.
Yeah, that could be fun. Good watch party movie.
It definitely would be as long as the audience was patient enough for subtitles.
True.
You know what I mean? Sometimes
Yep.
that's a hit or miss with people.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't mind them. Like I said, Craven, the other day, my favorite movie of the year this year was Godzilla -1. And was subtitled.
Oh, that's a Japanese movie, right? Was it good? It was good.
It was the best movie of the year, 100%.
Nice.
And that's a Godzilla movie, right?
I'll probably have to
make
watch
that
it
make
then.
sense. Make that make sense.
Has anybody else on the panel seen it? No.
No.
I like
Fantastic.
Godzilla movies.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely, especially if you like old school Godzilla movies. Well, this one actually has a story that matters. It's not just it's fun, you guys. It's definitely fun.
Nuclear matters.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even talking about that one. I want you guys to see that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how my channel always ends up talking about horror when it's a sci-fi channel. It's so crazy.
Well, I mean, tonight was a sci-fi horror, right? So
yeah, sci-fi
horror. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I could retrace it for you. Found footage.
Well, it was actually
Blair
a Christmas movie.
Yes, technically
That's
it was
right.
a Christmas movie.
It was.
So JD, you want to talk about horror movies now?
I can't even think of anything.
Well, you saw The Ring, right?
Maybe. I know what it is. I don't know if I've seen the movie.
Well, you got your girlfriend, man. You should watch a lot of horror movies.
Yeah. It just feels weird around this time of the year.
Oh, it's
Jolly
never a
movies.
weird time of the year for horror movies.
Violent
say,
Night,
man.
Jack
Yeah,
Frost.
Violent Night,
We
I
just
guess,
finished
yeah.
Slave Fest, man. We watched six Christmas horror movies the last 3 weeks. That's good stuff.
Did you guys work in Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Yes, sir. We watched
Excellent.
it Wednesday night. Yeah, buddy.
Excellent. I might have to go back and watch that one.
Oh yeah, man. It was my first time watch.
Freddy
I never
versus
seen
Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
First time I saw that, I was 8 years old with my Aunt Cindy, who's no longer with us. We watched that movie, and it was absolutely crazy. I loved every minute of it. Like,
Yeah,
I was a horror
is.
nut.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's something, man. I'll tell you. Yeah, we watched it. We watched Black Christmas last night.
It's another
finish it out.
fantastic film, but you
Yeah,
got to be
man.
patient for it.
You do.
You got to be patient for that one.
You do, man.
Yeah, I love that one.
Well, I don't know if we have anybody else left in chat, but
Yeah, it
if
looks
you're
like
still
we got-
here, Val,
Yeah.
hopefully. I guess we'll call it unless you got anything else to talk about. You got anything? Michael,
Nope.
Steve?
No, I do have a question to ask you backstage, though, Michael.
Okay. Sure.
Mhm.
So we will call it a night, and I will see y'all next time. May the force be with y'all.
See you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.